my people? June 23rd, 2024, on this Gregorian calendar, the Magnetos pause. This is monitoring Earth, what you would call shield, the dome that protects us from supposedly harmful solar radiation, ultraviolet light, gamma radiation, beta particles, whatever you want to call it. That's the particles that are coming from the sun. The dome is supposedly protects us from that. Now, and this instrument right here is to monitor the dome. Now, Earth is in the middle. Those that are new to my channel, Earth is in the middle. The white side is the daytime side. So the sun is over here on the other side of the dome. This is the dome. You see that spaghetti strap right there? You see, that's the dome that stretches from the north to the south pole. And you see how it's bending right here, it's cracking right here. When it's cracked like this is allowing immense amount of radiation to spew into the planet in this area right here. And this is up in the north, just so you know. So Earth is in the middle, the white side is the daytime side, the black is the nighttime side. Now, look at all this radiation over here that's hitting that's on the dome. Look at the double pressure that's on the dome, and look at what it's doing to the magnetic field, the dome. Look at what it's doing. Look at the pressure. Look at the pressure. And those again that are familiar, that are not familiar with this right here and this right here are two satellites. That's GOES 16, GOES 18. And these dots right here is the orbital track that's on. These satellites are to monitor solar radiation only. And look at the energy that is being picked up. Now look at the back side of the planet. First of all, look at the square. Look at the square that Earth is in. You see the point? Look at the point right there. This is a square. Earth is in a square. Earth is being pulled into a square too, just so that you know. This is where that great alignment is taking place. October, November, the middle of October, the beginning of November, the great alignment. Now here we go right here. Look at the square that we're in, and look at all of these cosmic particles that are coming from the backside of the planet, where there is no dome. See, there is no dome back here. So look at all the cosmic energy. That's why I told you when the sun go down at night, sometimes it feels more hotter at night than it do during the day, because whether this is behind the planet or underneath the planet, in my personal opinion, I believe that this is underneath the planet that is rising. This is why the core of the planet and the ocean waters are so hot right now. They are heating up. So this season, tornado season, this summer, where light thunderstorms, hurricane, all of these anomalies are going to increase exponentially, just so that you know. All of this is going to increase, and it's going to be drastic, and it's going to leave a lot of people uncomfortable. This, so that you know, this is where they're going to push climate change. But all of this energy, look at all this solar energy that Earth is absorbing on the nighttime side. See all this right here? Earth is absorbing all of this solar energy, and Earth has to release this energy. She has to release it. She gets it and she releases it. And this is what they're waiting on, to see her release. And her release is going to be probably an earthquake, because they all talking about it right now. Here we go right here. This is solar wind right here. It's picking up the speed. This instrument is to monitor the speed of the cosmic particles that is coming from the sun. So that reached up to 51 kilometers per second. That's how fast it reached. So here we go. Earth is in the middle, like I stated, right? These arrows represent, my bad people, you know how I go. So Earth is over here. Earth again is in the middle. The sun is over here. Excuse my writing. The sun is over here. So it's sending energy. These arrows represent solar wind. Again, gamma, beta, ultraviolet light, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Cosmic particles. This is coming from the sun. Now, these arrows represent those particles. However, if you look at, first of all, they should hit the dome, hit Earth, and then travel out into solar system. But if you look at the backside of the planet, and this is why I keep asking certain channels that are talking about solar activity, why they are not mentioning This right here, these arrows are reversing back into the planet. Look at these arrows. They are coming back into the planet. So it's stating that there is something back here that has equal amount of energy, or the energy that is given off is solar radiation, because these satellites are detecting this. So these satellites are stating that there is something back here or underneath the planet that is sending back cosmic particles into the planet, charged particles. So again, these particles is being absorbed by every living organism on the planet, in the entire solar system. Everyone is changing, regardless if you want to face this fact or not. So when people say, "Oh, Kalai, you talking about the same thing over and over," you have the slightest idea what is going on, my sister, or species, whatever you want to call yourself. You have the slightest idea what's going on a quantum level. You, every milli of a second, you are doing something on a quantum level, and you have the slightest idea because you choose to be ignorant to your own anatomy. You choose to be ignorant. You choose to hold on to some anger and hurt, and blame others for the situations that you called for yourself. That's what it is. So that's, and you're not creative, and because of you're not the reason, and because you're not creative, meaning you're not a thinker. You're not a thinker. That means you're not getting what you want or what you feel as though that you deserve out of life. And when you look at other people just moving forward with life, not causing any problems, just moving forward, that is a problem for you, because you see something lacking in you that's a strength in them. And not, you're not saying to yourself like, "Yo, I need to be better. I see that strength. That's what's up." You see that strength, and you mad because you don't have that strength in you. That's all it is. You got to have that fire in you. You got to have that it in you. And this is why I say the it is not something that you adapt to when you come into this world. You already born with that it factor. And if you ain't got that it factor, that means you ain't it. That's just point blank and simple. Be who you are. Pause. And so here we go, my people. Here's the Gold's X-ray flux right here. Now look at this right here. And this just going off in the last, let's say, 8 hours, right? 8 to 16 hours, we had 2 M flares. Let me show you, my people, because I got to stretch this out. This is the one thing with this. All right, here we go. Let's stretch it out with time. There we go, right there. So you see those M flares right here. M flare, M flare, M flare. And these come in 8-hour increments, my people. So right here, it'd be 8, 16. So between these right here, so 8, this was, you had 1, 2, 3. Within 16 hours, you had 3 M flares, 2 M flares, and 1 major M flare, is almost an X flare. And these particles are bonding with the smallest building unit of the cells of all living organisms on this planet, which is an atom. And it is changing. It is removing the neutron. The neutron hold no charge. This is only going to be protons and electrons, creator and creation on this planet. Pause. So here we go, my people. Just looking at the sunspots that was turning from the planet and now turning to the planet. So as I move this up, I just moved this up forward to current right there. You see 623, right? So look at these sunspots right here that is turning towards Earth. Look at this. We get ready to go through a nice charge, people. And this sunspot left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back it up just a little bit, just so you can see something. Just so you can see something. It's not allowing me to do it, so I'm going to do it this way. All right, hold on. Go back some more, Kala. Look at that sunspot that's turning. See that sunspot turning away? Look, that's turning away. And this here is turning towards us. Within the next 24 hours, we going to get some serious action, my people. And I believe that we're going to be getting strong M flares and X flares now, because these sunspots at the top and bottom, the sunspots right here, this sunspot right here, this sunspot, and although this one right here is turning also. That sunspot back here in the corner, these right here are turning towards the planet within the next 24 hours. This is going to have a major, have a major impact on our planet. Now be prepared, my people, for the false flags and all the other bullcrap that's getting ready to take place, because again, they have to, this right now is the end. And how you know this is the end? Because it's an all-out attack on children. You must understand, whenever there's an attack on children, or all-out attack on children, and the children have no defense, because children make the sun rise and set. They are the future. They are the wealth of the world, of the cosmos. And whenever it's an all-out attack and we have abandoned them. Are you serious? Children getting hormone blockers, the books they are having them read in school, the transgenders, the homosexual, all of this stuff, Gay Pride Month, all in our children's faces, the commercials, the cartoons. This is sick, and no black person is doing this. No so-called black person is doing this. This is coming from a complex cell organism, their creator, and a complex cell organism is easy to program because it is naturally the way that they are grafted, the way that they are designed. They are designed to go against the natural orders of life. They are designed, and because of that, it is not their fault, because the reason why they're designed to be that way is because they're spliced with so many different species: zebrafish, worm, wolf, dog, cow, monkey. All of this plays a role in their psyche. So when you look at an abusive, rapist, molestation, pillaging, colonizing, manipulating, gaslighting, sociopath, these are psychopaths, these are Machiavellian. These people are dangerous. When these people are a threat for them to themselves as well as us, my people. When they even try to speak normal and try to act like they are civil, my people, that is still dangerous, because even them being civil is still a lie and a manipulation to you and gaslighting you. This is wrong, and the sun is telling you this. So let me show you something. Pause. So let me turn the value. Don't mean nothing. So when you see something like this, even though they making it out to be a joke, my people, but this is not really a joke. Look at this. First and foremost, I must tell y'all, the chicken, the turkey that we all been growing up and eating, this all genetically modified. It's a genetic modified animal. Chickens are not natural. The dog is not natural. So when you see animals that do stuff like this, that's unnatural. A dog would try to sleep with anything, and any animal that allow any other species to try to manipulate or play around. I don't want to say manipulate, but to play around sexually with one another. You would never see two different natural species play around sexually with one another. But when you see two animals that are playing around sexually with one another that are not the same species, this means that they are not natural to the planet. Here's another one. See, now look at this. Look at this. That's a new species. That's a new species. So when I be telling my brothers and sisters on the planet, when I be sitting here telling you that, think about one thing: the white man, the Asian man, the Arab man, the original them were made in a makeshift cul-de-sac. But when they started raping us, and in the moment that we started procreating with them, we created a whole nother species on the planet. This is how a whole nother blood type was created on the planet, because we created a whole nother species. This is what y'all not understanding. And when you see this type of activity, a white, look, that rabbit you would consider white, but that rabbit has no color. That rabbit was genetically modified. The cat itself was genetically modified. A lot of y'all believe that cats, some of y'all think those cats are natural. When you look at lions don't have slits in their eyes. This is what you must understand. And when you look at a cat, it hits for a reason, because it has snake genetic DNA. So again, like, I want y'all to understand, these are all, you have no idea how long this has been going on. This has been going on for thousands of years. Just cross species, just crossing species. And this is why I said in Transformers, all these species mixing with species, it messes up the cosmic balance. The creators, they don't like it. That's why they said that in Transformers. Abundance and gratitude to you all. Say what you want, man, but some blood weather update. Everybody gonna be talking about this sun and genetics.